Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's Edwards. And he converts the... And looking at both of these teams, Rich. Both great passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Here's Aldama. And he dunks it down.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Russell. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Out of bounds.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Towns. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Aldama, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Edwards can't hit. And here's Memphis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Russell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First team foul.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
A good look from Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Morant. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to Adams. Rebound Minnesota. 54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Brooks with it. Outside Bain. Takes the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
The whole arena felt that. Towns could just be merciless on offense.
Memphis foul.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. Second team
Free
foul.
throw good, Edwards.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Looking to win the run. And it's Morant missing.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Back to Edwards. Over Morant. Another shot. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
17. The Grizzlies. 9.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
It's blocked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Counted from distance. McDaniels gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Clark. Here's Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act. Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Hits a three-pointer. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Pass to Bain. Stolen by Russell, who poked away. Outside Bain. Outside Morant. Here's Adams. He's off on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. Down low.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the half. Outside Bain. The three is up. Good work defensively by Russell. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Back to Brooks. Here's Clark. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And so he hits both. And here's Minnesota now. Double team on Russell. Pass to McDaniels. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now here's Morant. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Now Towns. Adams grabs the miss. Now here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside Russell. Fires in the triple. Russell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
An assortment of shots in Russell's arsenal. Just a quick catch and shoot right there.
Inside. Here's Adams.
Stephen.
And it's slammed in by Adams. Woo!
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter at
32.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Your Timberwolves, Houston State.
And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. 2 of the greatest to ever do.
Here's Tillman. Good D by Gobert.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that. There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Here's Anderson. Drops in the layup for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Aldama. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Outside Bain. Shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Bane's got 5 now.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside for Russell. The 3. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Edwards can't hit. Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Bane. Fires for 3. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. And stolen by Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Here's Russell. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams. Memphis calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
One more time for your Timberwolves Dexter. Ready to move? Here are your Minnesota Timberwolves Dexter.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Timeout called for Minnesota. It's time for T-shirts. Get loud if you need a free T-shirt, fans. Time to get up and make some noise for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancers. Give it up for your Timberwolves dancers. Grizzlies timeout. Show your spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free T-shirt.
Knocked away. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's Bane. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
The Grizzlies, 34.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Minnesota. They've led by as many as 14. Anderson can't get it to go. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Here's Prince. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Timberwolves lead by 10. He gets it in there. Prince has got 4 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota. Pass to Bane. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put you on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Right side, Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Kept alive by Minnesota. Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
To the middle. Here's Brooks. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Edwards for three. And another three from Minnesota.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Morant. And Morant gets double-teamed. Here's Clark. Morant with it. Russell covering. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game.